When an avoidant doesn't show regret, normally it's because they don't feel like they contribute to their partner leaving or going no contact. So they don't feel the need to reach out first to get clarity on the situation. They'll just let the silence and the distance go on until the partner reaches back out to the avoidant. And the avoidant can kind of count on that because that's how it usually goes with them. They're used to that type of pattern with people. They're used to people coming back behind them, and so now they'll kind of flip the script and punish them by avoiding a conversation. And by doing that, they're showing the partner that they hurt them by choosing to go no contact. So now, if and when a conversation takes place between the avoidant and the partner, it will probably turn into the blame game because the avoidant doesn't understand that the reason for the partner going no contact. One, they might just look at it as, oh, so you were giving me the silent treatment and punishing me. How could you do me like that? Like, what did I do to deserve that? They don't get it. They don't understand the way they should be in a relationship that calls for 50-50. They just don't understand the love language that comes with a relationship, a healthy relationship. So it's like, it's a lot to kind of deal with when you're going through the separation with an avoidant and you're considering, giving them a second chance, because you're going to have patience and understand that it's not just going to, get better overnight. It takes work and it takes commitment, and it also takes having accountability, knowing when you should take accountability, and self-awareness. And we're talking about an avoidant. They're not aware of how they are in a relationship, or probably with anyone for that matter. And so they're not gonna just up and change overnight. It's gonna be a work in progress, and you're gonna have a lot of patience if that's a relationship that you feel like is worth fighting for. Take it from me, someone who used to be with an avoidant partner. They have a very clear and unsettling memory about their childhood. It goes all the way back to their upbringing with a toxic family dynamic or mother-son relationship, to where the mother required the son to be responsible for things that a child should not be responsible for. And it will be held over them or else. And so they were pushed up against a corner to where, well, I have to do what my mother said I have to do or I'll be punished. And so now that puts them kind of in a mindset of survival mode once they go into adulthood, because they feel like, I'm better, I'm stronger now, and I don't have to deal with certain things that doesn't make me feel good. Or they might see it as I'm being used. They may take it as abuse, even though it's what's required in a relationship between two adults who, are deciding to be in a committed relationship. And there's a lot that comes along with that. But the only thing an avoidant sees is being responsible for something that serves someone else. Now, what confuses me is that how can you compare the two, when it's something that you should want? Like, that you want to be with somebody, you love this person, but it comes with conditions, It's a relationship that has rules when it comes to the avoidant, but these rules you don't find out about until they shut down and shut you out. And then they let you know, they let you know how they truly feel. They finally let you in on things you should have learned about them in the very beginning stages of getting to know each other. But I guess in their mind, they've developed this mindset, which comes from the childhood trauma of dealing with the unstable, family dynamic and parenting or whatever. It comes from that to where they just start to feel like, well, I thought I was safe because this just felt good and not much was required of me. Lastly, they're okay with going into victim mode. This creates a safe space for them to be in a place that they're used to. They're used to this since childhood. They're used to, you'll be punished if you don't do as I say or give me what I ask for. And so again, they take this into adulthood, into their relationships, and it makes the relationship unbalanced and very unhealthy. And it makes the partner feel left out, neglected, and confused because, where did this come from? I thought we wanted the same things. I thought we had the same relationship goal. And I just believe that if I do so much, you're going to do the rest. Like it's just a given. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. But when it comes to an avoidant, it has to be explained of your expectations of them in a relationship. And I'll just say, when I was with the avoidant partner, I did express my wants and needs, and so much of it you just assumed that they would know that already, but again, they look at responsibility in a relationship the same as responsibilities that they were held to as a child or in their upbringing that was not and should not have happened. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have been required of them. And it wasn't normal. But it is normal in a relationship. Set aside from this is completely different from an abusive partner who abuses, the kindness of their partner and just takes full advantage of, if I just, give, they'll keep taking until I have nothing else left to give. I'm not talking about a toxic relationship. I'm talking about fairness in a relationship and how avoidance, they just don't see it as the other partner. So again, it takes a lot of patience and working through and self-awareness in order for an avoidant to kind of change their mindset when it comes to a relationship and being able to serve their partner's needs. So this concludes my video. Thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon.